All right, so I don't know about you, but I know what my New Year's resolution is. Stop spending money on my motorcycle. But I've done it again. And I went out and I bought this Chigee AIO5, I think it is, display for my BMW GSA 1250. And so I'm going to do an unboxing here for you and let you see what it's all about. I know absolutely nothing about this product other than what I've seen on YouTube. I understand that it works pretty well. All right, so let the unboxing begin. Comes with whatever this is, screen protector it looks like. Tempered glass film, cleaning kit. Ooh, there's the unit. And that's it, right there. Comes with a nice little keychain. So, first things first. First of all, we got to take off. I've got the connected ride here. Go ahead, put it in here. And give it a half turn. Like that. Okay, so you take your key, stick it in, give it a half turn, and then what that does is that allows you to pull this back lever right here out, and then it allows you to go ahead and push in this other side right here is what I was pushing, and this thing just pops right off. And it took me a minute to figure that out, but not too bad. That does seem like it's in there pretty good. Okay, and there it is, installed. Oh, time zone. And we'll see how easy this is. Okay. Activation success. Update. And it's going through a little firmware update, it looks like. Come on, baby. You can do it. Oh. Go to settings, system upgrade for the best experience. Settings, system upgrade. Okay, so setting.
Phone connected.
Well, these instructions are just about useless. So let me try coming in here to my settings and going Bluetooth. Okay, I'll try 3962. Let's see what happens. First of all, the unit is easy to install. Literally, all you have to do is plug it in. You have to connect it to your wireless system in your house, and you know, download any updates that you might have, and then connect it to your bike and your helmet. It's all literally as simple. It takes 10 minutes to do. So with that, let me show you what this thing can do. All right, so let me show you how this thing works. It gives you a neat little noise here in a minute. There you go. Okay, and so this screen is like the home screen, and it just gives you miles per hour, gives you a compass heading, which is kind of cool, and it gives you your tire pressure, and this is what usually brings up. So first thing you want to do if you want to control this thing with your Wonder Wheel is you want to hit your menu button over here, and you just want to hold it, and then you'll see the TFT down here. It'll switch from TFT to nav. Okay, now I'm controlling it with nav, and you also see that same icon up here. So from this screen, you really have to get into another screen before you can control it with the Wonder Wheel, but it's it's one of these three buttons down here. So first one I'm going to go to is this middle one here. And this is a really cool screen. Kind of gives you your same kind of information that you have on your TFT down here, but it gives you your tachometer, your speed, your gear, your tire pressure, ambient temperature and battery voltage, your engine temperature, and your range. And the coolest one is the lean angle. I really like that. That's my favorite, and the reason is because of those chicken strips. So as you can see here, I'm not what you call really brave when I ride. I still have these chicken strips on here. Bottom line is I have leaned this bike over about, I think the highest I've seen is 29 degrees. And it feels like I'm leaning it pretty good, but these chicken strips just don't seem to want to go away. Since I've gotten back into it, I'm just a little bit uneasy. I have about 2,300 miles on this bike now, and I'm getting more confident with it. But you know, it's a heavy bike, and I don't know. I just don't want to really push it. So those chicken strips can stay right there. Anyway, if you want to control it from here, you can go back with the Wonder Wheel, and so that's just a rock back. That's rocking your Wonder Wheel, and then it brings up this screen, which is your other information screen, I'll call it, and it gives you your lean angle as the centerpiece of the screen. And then from this screen, you can go to this screen, which gives you a lot of information, and a lot of it's the same as the other screens. You know, temperature and lean angles here, and engine temperature, etc. One thing it does do down here is it gives you your total mileage here, and it gives you the remaining miles before your next service, which is kind of cool. And it gives you the estimated date as to when that service would have to be. So when you toggle your Wonder Wheel, when you're in the what I'll call information screens, it just rotates between those three, that one, and that one, and it just rotates. And there's really nothing you can do to get out of there with the Wonder Wheel. So what you have to do is hit one of these buttons up top. There's 4 buttons up top. There's a lock button. There's one that takes your screen and just turns it off in case you don't want the distraction. But then you hit this home button over here, and it brings up your main menu again. And then from here, you can hit this button, and this is what brings you into your CarPlay. And you can see it's connecting now. Sometimes it connects automatically without me doing that, and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why. But in any case, this is your CarPlay screen, and you can see here by rotating the Wonder Wheel, I can do a search. I can rock the Wonder Wheel and go into my search, and I can go to recent searches, you know, home, save places, etc. You know, I have these gloves. My gloves are, you know, they have these little touch fingers for electronics. So they have this little, you know, I guess it's supposed to be more sensitive or something. And I don't know if it would work with thicker gloves or work gloves or something like that. But the gloves that I have work just fine with this, with this screen. So you're tooling down the road, you want to enter in some directions, and I'm going to show you how to do that here on this Chigee. Okay, so I'm just cruising down the road. I'm going to go ahead and start spinning my Wonder Wheel, and I'm going to navigate to Google Maps, and then I'm going to rock it. Boom, brings up Google Maps.
Then I come up here, spin it again, and it brings up search. And I rock it again, and it brings up this screen. And then I have to spin it, and I go and navigate to where the keyboard is, and then I rock it again, and now it brings up my search. And what I'm going to do here is rock this baby, and just kind of key in. It takes a while because it's a little bit clunky, but you can do it. Best Buy. And then you just hit start. There you go. Never took my hands off the handlebars. I could have, after I typed in best, it brought up selections down at the bottom for Best Buy. So I kind of made it a little bit hard on myself there. And now you can see it's navigating perfectly using my phone. Okay, and then you can see you have this screen again, and now in order to get to your other screens, I think you have to hit that, and then you can see this screen, and you can bring up, you know, other screens pretty easily. You can see as I rock the bike back and forth, you can see the lean angles tracking pretty perfectly. The miles per hour are pretty much dead on. You can't really get back to Google Maps unless you hit the home button, which is, you can feel it through your glove up here, and it is right there. And then what you do here is you come in, and you can see it's just perfect. It's not overbearing, it's not too bright, it's not glaring in your face or anything. They really did a nice job with the screen. Hey, what do you got? All right. Time for the world famous Michelangelo outro. And so, what do I think about the Chigee overall? There's Buddy. So you know what? It's a great product. It costs that much. It's not extremely expensive. It's easy to install. It's easy to use. It seems to be consistent. It connects, you know, easily. So the setup is a breeze, honestly, and it seems to be pretty rugged. So what's not to like? You can drive down the road, you can use your Wonder Wheel, you can navigate through your navigation menus, your phone menus, your music menus. You can get text and it'll show up on screen there. It integrates the data coming from your phone with some data coming from the bike. So the data coming from the bike, by far the coolest one is the lean angle to me. But there are some other ones that are pretty cool too, some other little data points there. It shows you tire pressure, right there on your screen. So you don't have to navigate down through the TFT and get into the bottom menus and see your tire pressure there. It's a minor convenience, I know, but it is pretty cool having it up there. The system is unobtrusive. It fits really nicely in the, in the cradle. I considered buying a BMW navigation system, but those things are expensive, and I'm sure they're pretty good now. I know the last generation sucked, but I think this newer generation, from what I'm hearing anyway, is pretty good. So that is definitely an option, but this is an option too. So if you're traveling anywhere on highways and cities, anywhere you have a cell phone signal, you're going to be just fine with this navigation unit. You're going to be shit out of luck if you're on some wild ass road out in the middle of nowhere and you don't have a cell phone signal. But for everything I'm using it for right now, it's pretty good. Now, at some point in the future, if I'm, my dream is to ride to Alaska. I want to get a GPS unit there, of course, but for anything that you have a cell phone signal, this system, I can give it a thumbs up. And I'm just a guy in a garage, with a dog right there. And I get like 3 viewers, watching this stuff, and so I'm in no way like affiliated with any selling, or I get no money. I don't make any money on YouTube whatsoever. So it's an honest review. It genuinely is. And so anyway, it's a good product. I can vouch for it. If it wasn't, I'd tell you. What do I have to lose? So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, and if you could subscribe, that would be great. And anyway, until the next video, take it easy.